Hello folks and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we're going to be checking out PilotPlus Biggin Hill, which has been a highly anticipated release actually. They've been working on this for quite a while now, although by the time this video goes out it will be on sale and I will have links in the description below. But for this video, here's the plan, right? We're going to have a look in drone mode first and then we're going to fly this beauty, the H145 by the High Performance Group. This very helicopter right here has transformed me into a helicopter pilot. Not a very good one, admittedly, but in terms of the VR experience of flying helicopters, it doesn't get much better than this. And we're in Sim Update 10. We're going to check out Dlss once again in the Pimax 8Kx, which is my favourite headset right now. I mean, you know, it really is rocking in this sim right now. And if you haven't seen my video, I'll link that in the description below. Anyway, let's go and have a look around here. I'm not going to take too long, folks, because honestly, wow, there's just so much to see. And this is a huge airport littered with all kinds of assets, detail everywhere. But I'm going to show you a few sort of things here. But it actually is a lot bigger than I imagined. I mean, look at this place. Wow. And if you might be able to see, if I sweep over to the left here, because we've had special permission to fly over here with our little Maverick Mini, there's sort of the skyscrapers there of London. So, you know, in terms of performance, it actually is very good, but keep in mind that London photogrammetry is just over there. Now, as you can see here, we've also got very accurate sort of 1 meter ortho imagery and, of course, a very nice mesh. And that is shown. You can just see that straight away just by the road markings there and just sort of general look and feel of the textures. I also like how all the cars are parked slightly differently. It's those little details that I really like. But we're going to zoom over now to the sort of control tower area because I want to show you the detail there. I mean, as I say, it's quite a hard one to review, not because it's sort of anything other than spectacular, but it's just so much to see. And this video could actually be like 3 hours. You know, it's crazy. Right, here we go. We're getting closer now. And this is the control tower area, the sort of GA parking and the business jets. And again, the texture detail is of the highest quality. I mean, all the signage, for instance, as you can see here, if we go really, really close, that is, I mean, that's really, really crystal clear. And that extends to everywhere. But check this out. Look at this. We've got an animated sort of controller, which, look, he's even typing there, checking out the VR Flight Sim Guy YouTube channel. That's very naughty. You should be busy, you know, doing a job there. But just zoom in. What is he actually doing? Look, what's he doing there? Looks very, very complicated work. We've got a sort of sticky notepad to email PilotPlus, perhaps to congratulate them for a stunning job. And as you can see here, outside of the control tower, the brickwork, the stairs even, the fences, they just have a beautiful look about them. Very, very nice indeed. And here's the main entrance. Do you know, I've never been to Biggin Hill. They used to do an air show here, but I never did go. That looks so real, doesn't it? In fact, that might actually be my thumbnail. I have taken like about 1 million screenshots already. But I just also want to show you the entrance because, again, I mean, look at that barbed wire there. That looks so realistic. Very nicely done. That must be really hard, actually, to implement. And if we head out of Biggin Hill, we've got signs for the M25. God, I hate that road so much. And we'll just kind of like spin around here, and there's the signs. Welcome to London Biggin Hill. And we've got some nice signs there. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very nice indeed. So, before we go into VR in the Pimax 8Kx and we discuss a bit more about Sim Update 10 Beta, let's just go and turn the lights down for a moment to see what the airport looks like. By the way, it also has dynamic weather, sort of rain on the windows, which is very cool. Look at that. That's so subtly done. That's quite a scene. Imagine this in VR. I love how the lights are kind of shining onto the ground, but you've got these dark patches as well. It's not just lit up like a Christmas tree. Very, very well done. Also, it's worth noting that they've modelled the infamous Biggin bump. Now, I don't know anything about this, but apparently it's quite a known thing of this runway, which is very challenging. I wonder if we're going to experience that once we get into VR. And I can even see, even from this angle here, that the runway has a very nice distinctive slope on it. So, folks, right, what we'll do now, we'll jump into VR and the Pimax 8Kx. We'll go for a spin in the H145. And, yeah, let's see how everything feels when, as I always say, we are inside the scenery. See you in a moment. Okay, so welcome back. We're now in the sim. Hopefully you can hear me okay. In the 8Kx, using Dlss with the OpenXR runtime. So that means I'm not using Steam VR, and honestly, it is a game changer for Pimax users, without a doubt. Now, this is also an interesting test, since we are in London area, and this is a really large and very detailed, you know, payware add-on. There's a lot going on here. I'm even using the NVIDIA broadcast, which actually saps performance as well, on purpose, just to really test out, to see if the Pimax 8Kx really is working better. And with that being said, let's get airborne. Doesn't she look absolutely beautiful out there? Very, very nice indeed. And if you notice, I have got a sort of error message on the PFD. But that's because I need to update this aircraft, because it does get updated a lot. Anyway, let's get airborne here. What's she going to do? Okay, we'll just stick a bit of left rudder in and off we go now straight away. Yeah, it feels really smooth, this does. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to this, folks, because the Pimax 8Kx has never run very well in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and now it really does run brilliantly. It's just huge. Look at that. I love the smoke there, the dynamic smoke that changes over time. You know, folks, if you haven't tried helicopters in VR, you are missing out big time. So what we'll do is we'll just head down the runway, because I want to see what it looks like in VR, to see if I can notice any humps and bumps and that kind of stuff. So I'll just do a bit of a pedal turn now. I can really see why it's taken so long to produce this airport. They've actually been liaising with airport staff as well, with visits to Biggin Hill, and it shows. I mean, it just looks absolutely remarkable. And I didn't realise actually how big this airport really is. So no wonder it's taken so long. Right, we'll just swing round here, and over there, I'm pointing with my finger, like you're here with me, but that is London in all its glory. I can see all of the skyscrapers. So this is a very big test actually. So here we are going down the runway here, and I can see how it's sloping to like a point. Yeah, I can see like it goes up and then down again. That's amazing how they've managed to simulate that, yet it's not overdone. For instance, Orbex Leeds Bradford, that is well overdone. In fact, actually they've changed it now, but when it first got released, the hump in the runway was so bad it would just make you crash as soon as you landed in the sim. But this, you can quite clearly see that there is a sort of hump and a undulation to the runway, but it's done really, really well there. Oh yeah, this is very, very nice indeed. I love how you feel the sense of height in a helicopter in VR. I really feel like I'm off the ground. Now from this angle here, you can really see how the airport sits on the hill, hence the term Biggin Hill, and how it kind of slopes away into these trees. Okay folks, it's now actually about an hour later, and I'm still flying around this airport. It really is stunning. There's just so much to see. And I can't believe I'm doing this in the 8Kx. Of all the headsets I've ever used, this one right here on my head just hasn't worked very well in this sim. It's a stuttery mess, but now it's working really well thanks to Dlss, no Steam VR, with the OpenXR runtime. And another thing I've noticed, Dlss seems to favour the Pimax more than other headsets. Now don't get me wrong, there's still a lot that Asobo needs to implement, because at the moment Dlss, it's too blurry, okay? So here we are, look, this, yeah, very nice, with the London City in the background. This could be my new performance test area, to be honest. It just looks so good. You can see how the ortho imagery on the boundary of the airfield has also been updated and improved. Look at the road surface, for instance. Can you see the markings there? So really, folks, has it been worth the wait? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much to PilotPlus for, providing me with an early access look so we can get this out as soon as it's released. Also see some pylons there as well. That's modelled, I believe. Now, guess how much this is going to be? An airport of this size and detail. Just have a guess. Tell me now, what do you think it's going to be? Nope, you're wrong. It's actually £12.50 for this. That is incredible value for money, folks. It really is. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed that first look in the Pimax 8Kx at Biggin Hill. I think the next video you'll see is the Vario Aero and my thoughts on DLSS with that, because I'm getting so many comments and emails and questions about the Aero. Well, it absolutely rocks in this sim, and it's still my absolute favourite VR headset of all time, don't get me wrong, but the 8Kx has a different kind of experience that no other headset can provide with that huge field of view. Anyway, folks, I think I'll leave it there for this particular video. Please do let me know in the comments, what do you think of PilotPlus Biggin Hill? It really is a class act. Once again, from PilotPlus, congratulations to Joe and the team. And of course, Sim Update 10 beta with the Pimax 8Kx. In an area like this, it's running really well. So yeah, very exciting indeed. Thank you so much for watching, folks. As always, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, because 60% of my viewers who watch my content regular are not subscribed. So share the love, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you again very soon. Take care and bye for now. This is stunning. Look at the bloom coming off those cars. Oh, wow. You're going to see this airport again very soon, folks, with a very special set of flight controls. And that video will be out very soon. Until then, take care.